The question you should be asking yourself is, what kind of life do you want to live in retirement? Not how much money do you need to retire. It's not a math problem to solve, but an emotional problem. You can retire, but you need to design your life around the money that you have. I'm Matt Bremer, wealth advisor and owner at Queen City Wealth. I work with individuals and families to make smart decisions as they prepare for retirement. At the end of this video, if you find it helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and you can reach out about working directly together. People view retirement as the finish line. You're spending years and years diligently saving and investing, and just think you have to get to this one more number so that you can finally retire. But then one day you do hit that number, and maybe it's 2 million or 3 million, and then you still don't feel like it's enough. You may never feel like it's enough unless you change your mindset from that number into the lifestyle that you want. Math problem, and you need to start thinking about it differently. Your approach should be, do I have enough to live on the lifestyle that I want in retirement? And how am I going to use that money that I've spent years and years saving? Then you need to change your perspective and give yourself permission to spend. Because life is not linear. The next phase of your life is not just retirement, but retirement has 3 phases within itself. The first phase is your active phase. You're typically in your 50s and 60s, and you have the most energy to explore. The first phase of your retirement is often with higher expenses because you're doing more. You're traveling to visit new locations that you've never been to. You're traveling to see friends, being more social, maybe joining some clubs or exploring restaurants, or maybe you're taking up a new hobby like golf or pickleball. These all come with added expenses. But these are the years you need to shift your thinking from a number to determining what that you want to do in retirement. What do you want your life to look like? You're no longer bound by the 9 to 5 and the deadlines at work. You need a financial plan to determine, 1, what your retirement life looks like, how much are you going to spend, and how much money do you need to fit that lifestyle. Once you hit that number, you shouldn't be thinking about working one more year. You should be having the confidence that you have the right plan in place to live that life that you dream about, because you can't get those years back. You want to maximize your health and your wealth and enjoy all the hard work that you've created. Because after the first active phase of your retirement is the slow go years, where you're typically in your 70s or 80s, you're less active in your trips and your lifestyles. You may be spending more time at home instead of traveling. You may not be going out to explore as much, and your spending drops from the previous years as your lifestyle becomes more predictable. You don't have the health or energy to be as active as you once were. The third phase of your retirement is the reflective years. Congrats, you've made it to your 80s and 90s. You've lived a long and prosperous life, and you've had these joyous memories that you've created in your active years. But your expenses may start to increase as your healthcare costs increase as well. But now you don't have the same opportunities to travel and explore as you once did in your active years. This is why you need to shift your mindset in retirement from a number to determining what is enough. You need to maximize the potential of your most active years of retirement, and you do not want to dilute yourself of those experiences that you've been dreaming about. I work with individuals and families to design a financial plan to create that dream lifestyle. I work with clients to map out their retirement and how much they're going to spend. The second part of how I work with clients is managing the sequence of returns as clients prepare to enter retirement and as they enter this first active phase of their retirement. I take a holistic approach and look at their investment accounts across 401ks, RIAs, Roths, brokerage, and HSAs, and design a tax-efficient manner to withdraw from your portfolio. Not all distributions are treated equally, where withdrawing from your 401k has different tax implications than your Roth or brokerage. This is a way that we can efficiently manage your tax brackets within retirement. There are 2 objectives I work with clients as they enter their active retirement: their tax exposure and the sequence of returns. It's beneficial to avoid big drawdowns as you enter the early years of your tax retirement. I work with clients to position their portfolio in these early years to appropriately manage the risk. You don't want to have to worry about running out of money, and by positioning your portfolio to generate income that can give you peace of mind as you travel and achieve your new goals. Because again, as you shift your mindset, The fear no longer becomes about running out of money. Now the concern becomes, are you actually underspending and underliving the life that you want in retirement? You don't want to live these active years with any regret and feel much more at ease if you have the permission to spend your money. Then the conversation becomes about your emotional readiness. Have you designed your purpose in retirement? We are so used to our career guiding us and driving our purpose. In retirement, you will need to find something that fills that drive. A fulfilled retirement still has you growing and reaching for new achievements. Do you have a plan to achieve this structure in your life? How are you going to fill each day? And are you going to stay motivated and happy in your retirement life? The questions you should be asking yourself are, what does this life look like? What's the real cost of waiting for this retirement life? And what's the tax impact over the future as you wait? Am I protected in the early years? And can I live on this plan? Remember, you can't get these years back. The goal isn't to reach the end with the biggest bank account, but to look back with the fewest regrets. If you're ready to shift your mindset from saving to living, reach out to me at Queen City Wealth. Let's make sure your retirement plan is as active and fulfilling as you've always imagined.